We are here at Blackman's Cycle in Emmaus, and we're doing something a little different today. We're taking out this Can-Am Spyder F3 Limited. And since this is my first time, I'm not going to go over every single little spec and detail on this. I'm just going to tell you what it's like going from my motorcycle background to this reverse trike. And first thing you do, turn the key on, you hit the mode button. See if I got this right. Put your foot on the brake. Start her up. Alright, we're in neutral. Hit the little plus sign here. Put this in gear. And it's semi-automatic. So. Oh, what do I got? The brake on? Alright. Let's go for a little cruise. I guess you would say you really drive this more than ride it. This is my first experience. And it feels funny. I'm used to leaning, and you don't really lean on this sucker. Alright, let's get going. Try the brake out. Oh, good brakes. And off we go. First of all, we want to offer a big thanks to Blackman Cycle in Emmaus for letting me take out these beautiful bikes. And I'm really looking forward to this. I'm surprised. Now I want to start off by saying I'm not one of them people who thinks less of this because it's got another wheel. I don't know if it's a motorcycle. It's considered a motorcycle by law, but you know, it's not really a motorcycle. But it's a form of transportation for sure, right? And I'm gonna enjoy it. First of all, man, I'm 6'2", 225 pounds, and I am comfy. There is really a seat in this, like a recliner, and what you do is it's semi-automatic, so you shift up with this paddle over here on the left, and if you leave it go, if you just slow down, it downshifts on its own for you. And of course, this thing is loaded with luggage space, and it's got Bluetooth connectivity and 17 speakers. Now, I'm not sure how many speakers, but yeah, this is meant to go touring for sure. And you know, you're not going to get the same feeling as you do when you're leaning on a bike, but you're out here, you're out in the open air, and you know, you're enjoying life, and there's nothing wrong with it. Now she's got a 1300 and I forget, I'm gonna put it up here on the screen, 1300 plus cc's of triple. It's a triple. 988 pounds, I believe. on this sucker. 115 horsepower and 98 foot-pounds of torque. So it's got a little power. And being how this is my first time driving one of these Can-Ams, I've been on it for 4 minutes and I feel pretty comfortable. Now I didn't go through the twists and turns. There's some curves up here, and we're gonna go through that situation in a couple seconds. But man, it's pretty easy. If you're on the fence about whether you think you could ride one of these or not, man, it's pretty easy. And that's the idea, right? Get people outside more, enjoying life, having adventures, right? I was talking to my buddy Spencer, a salesman back here at Blackman's, and he told me that you could hook a trailer up to this that can haul about 400 pounds, which is kind of neat. You can put one of those, you can put all your camping gear in there, and a lot of camping gear and coolers and a grill, and head off. Or you could 400 pounds, I guess you could haul a light dirt bike behind there, but it's probably meant mostly for like luggage and like I said, like camping gear. Oh, but yeah, I could see just spending the hours doing this. This is very comfortable. And you know, maybe when it comes to the point where I can't ride a motorcycle anymore, I might be able to cruise on this. You know, if your legs didn't work, you know, any type of disability where you could maybe even if you could change that foot brake to a handbrake. How cool is that, right? But yeah, it feels weird. Feels a little weird taking the turns like that and not leaning. But it feels alright. Alright, this is my first adventure on one of these suckers. Better slow down a little bit for these turns. I don't know how to take them. That's alright. This is fun. I could see why people do this. It's not the same as a motorcycle, but it does feel nice to be, you know, you're not in a car, and you're it's a little more driver input than, well, yeah, it's all right, man. I'm not very good at it yet, but if you gave me a day with this, I'm sure I'd be all right. I wonder if I somehow Yeah, this is fun. So I guess, you really didn't need me to explain it. It's enjoyable. I'm having a good time. It's not the same as, you don't get the same, it doesn't have, you can't, the leaning, I guess, is the biggest part. You know, on a motorcycle, you lean, and there's more skill involved, more rider input. But this is a good time. And boy, I always thought, you know, if something happens where I can't ride a motorcycle anymore, and I've gotten close, you know, they thought I would be in a wheelchair by now, but I always thought the only option I would have would be one of the Harley trikes, and that's an option, but this is another option. I guess you would have a little more performance with one of these. It feels strange letting it downshift on its own, because I kept wanting to downshift, and it just does it on its own. Yeah. It's weird, huh? It's alright though. Can lean back in this sucker. Yeah, man, I love different types of vehicles, and I could spend a day riding on this and enjoy it. I don't know if I'm ready to, I don't know if I'd buy one, but you got this big dashboard, you got lots of controls down here, but it's nice to know that it's an option if you can't ride the old motorcycle anymore, right? See if this guy's gonna let me through. I don't think so. That guy was nice. Well, that was interesting. That was a good experience. I'm glad I had it. And if you're interested in recording your own rides, I'm going to put a link for the Insta360 Ace Pro, which is on my helmet. The 1RS is right up there. I'm going to put a link for those in the description. And if you want to get yourself a Can-Am F3 Limited, call my buddy Spencer here at Blackman Cycle in Emmaus. Alright. Thanks for checking out my vid.